Good morning. Y'all up? This is Nyota, adaptability coach, and I'm trying something new. So I have a new app, I think it's called Lorix or something, and I attached it to my Restream. So if you guys are making comments, saying anything awesome, I can't see it. It's just basically me talking to myself. But I'm trying it out though. I don't have really an agenda or anything today because I think I'm just going to do that on Sundays. I'm just going to get on here, freestyle, be willy-nilly, and just talk. It looks like it's going to rain, but I mean, like, what's going to happen? My hair going to go back? I mean, like, what's really going to happen? So, I've been doing this series that I started the other day on being your own advocate. And I kind of like it, right? Oh, I'm going to do this backwards walking thing. And I'm not doing that. And I kind of like it. Because when I'm talking to y'all, I'm really like talking to me, right? Like, I'm really telling my own story. But that's not what I'm trying to talk about right now. Oh, this thing is really neat. I don't know if you guys can see right here, but it has a link. So that link is to be a part of the Transition 365. I'm thinking of a name. I'm thinking T365 family. Be a part of that family. Get my newsletter. You get tips and tricks on being adaptable. Cool stuff that I like to buy, and I'm just going to send you the link because I think it's cool. Like these headphones, they're like bone conducting, so it's cool because like they don't cover my ears, so as I'm walking and stuff, I can still hear the traffic. Y'all can hear the traffic too, right? So anyway, back to my point. But sign up for my newsletter. It's cool. I'm learning to do new things. So, anywho, I was talking to one of my friends the other day. We've been friends for 1,000 years. I don't know if you guys remember me talking about her, that I wasted all this time because we had a misunderstanding during the whole hurricane thing. So anyway, I've been talking to her a lot more because I have. So she's been telling me that she had been having like all of this like problems with her skin, and she's been having like her face had been dry and her heels were cracking like an old lady, and she was having to use like a lot of lotion and stuff. So, and her hair was crunchy, and she's a natural hair girl, so you know that's a no, right? Crunchy hair. She probably could have dealt with all of the other things, but that whole crunchy hair thing, that messes it all up. So, oh, this one looks all right with the sun, right? So anyway, so the whole crunchy hair thing, I'm sure that's what put it over the top. So she started reading up on it and stuff, and we all know the answer to this. It was to drink more water. So she said for like 40 days now, her and her husband have been drinking a gallon of water every day, and the results have been like miraculous, like transformational. Like her skin is popping, her hair is juicy, her nails are growing, no more crusty old lady heels. So I was like, okay. So let me figure this out. So it's like 120 something ounces of water. I normally drink a 40 ounce like bottle of water before I even like leave out. Sometimes I don't drink the whole thing. I may drink like half of it. So maybe I'm drinking like 20 ounces of water before I walk. Because do I really want to get caught up having to go to the bathroom when I'm out here on these streets? No. But today I drank, the whole 40 ounces. So this is what I figure. If I drink the 40 ounce bottle of water before I have my walk, right? And then I drink because I normally walk about 4, 6, sometimes I walk 8 miles. It just depends. And if you guys want to walk with me, you can join me and my sponsor that I'm manifesting over at the Under Armour walking app. I'll put it in the comments after this. Dude, it don't cost nothing. Y'all being crazy. Just join so we can like cheer each other on and stuff. Come on. Or you just saying that you're walking and you're not really walking and you don't want to be tracked, but that's okay. That's a whole nother story. But anywho, I feel like if I drink the 40 ounces of water before I walk, right? And then drink the 40 ounces of water after my walk, that gives me the whole rest of the day to get the other bottle of 40 ounces in. Dude, I feel like that's a plan. Like, that's like, I'm doing that. I'm doing it. Yep. So anywho, what's really weird is this is just me like talking to the camera. I can't see like any of like the feedback. Is there feedback? This is my first morning. Like, I just hooked this up this morning. So what's cool about this app, if it works how I want it to work, it hooks up to my Restream, and I can I'm restreaming to other platforms from my phone, right? So right now I'm streaming to YouTube, I'm streaming to Periscope, and of course I'm streaming here on here on Facebook. So I can pick if I stream on my business page or my personal page. And Restream is really cool because it's free. So if you find yourself in a position where you're wanting to stream from your phone and you want to do it like on different platforms and stuff, you can try. I'll put the name of it. It starts with the L. But anywho, I thought that was really cool. What else? So let's just talk about my miles. I'm telling you, I have no game plan. I'm freestyling. So let's talk about my morning walks. So at the beginning of COVID, I fluctuated between maybe like 161, 158 or so, right? So I actually started weighing myself, which is something that I don't normally do. I don't normally go along with how much I weigh. I normally just kind of go along with like how my clothing fits and everything. But I wasn't really going to work, so I didn't have a gauge of how my clothes and stuff were supposed to fit. So what I'm going to do, y'all, I'm going to walk down here past the park. I love this park. I'm going to walk past the park, and then I'm going to turn around, and then that way I can be walking into the sun. But I didn't want to wait because I just wanted to try this app out and see if it was what it was doing. And when I tell you I'm 100% rambling, I don't care. I'm going to do it. So anywho, I wasn't really going to work anymore because of COVID. I'm one of those high-risk people because the Army gifted me a respiratory thing. Thank you, Army. I appreciate you. So I didn't think it would be a good idea for me to be around, consistently being around so many people in the airport. So I decided not to go. And what the Army also gifted me with was retirement. So I'm able to kind of make decisions, have some coaching money and things like that coming in. So I can make those decisions like that, but I had to think about my own health. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is I really wasn't wearing clothes, so I actually bought a scale, which was weird because I had to buy a scale because I don't normally weigh myself. So I get on the scale, it's like 160 pounds or whatever. And since I've been doing these walks, and I didn't start recording these walks until whenever I start, hey, I don't know you. I didn't start recording these walks until whenever I start recording them, like right before my birthday. So I think my first walk was like the end of May. My first recorded walk. But I've been doing these walks since March, ever since they closed the gyms down. So I said I was going to turn around. So I've been doing, oh man, that's so much better, right? And actually the sun must be right here. So let me change hands. So, I've been doing these walks, and I started out maybe doing like 3 miles or so, because I walk down and walk back, and then I walk around the track. And so it started out maybe like 3 miles, then I was at 4, but some days I do 8 miles. Okay, how in the heck do I end up doing 8 miles? So what happens is I use this time to listen to audiobooks. I use this time to like talk on the phone. I talk to my mom. I talk to people that are out of town. I use WhatsApp as a y'all have WhatsApp? WhatsApp is cool. I use WhatsApp to talk to people that are out of the country, and so you can use the phone on WhatsApp. And if you are a Southwest passenger, of course I love Southwest. If you're a Southwest passenger, you can use WhatsApp and your Messenger if you have an iPhone for free while you're flying. So anyway, I love WhatsApp because I have an Android. I'm an Android user. Thank you very much. And my phone is dope. Do you see how crispy it be looking? Because my phone is dope. I have a OnePlus 6 is what it's called. Doesn't that sound made up and like janky, but it's what it's called. I didn't make it up. So I use this time to talk on the phone, listen to audiobooks, different trainings, courses and stuff that I'm in. And if you want to know, this is good tea right here. If you want to know how smart and how creative you are, go for a walk. I swear, it is something magical that happens when you're walking. I guess it's something about how your body connects to your mind. And that could just kind of be how I'm made. But when I'm walking, or back when I used to run, my gosh, I get my best ideas and my best moments of clarity. And so sometimes, I don't know if you really pay attention to me when I talk, but I'll say walking as a practice. And I associate that with like a yoga practice or a meditative practice, because there's something very decompressing and anxiety fighting and calming and soothing about a walk. And it can also be, your background, even if you see, I live in a place where the majority of my walk is sidewalk. And it really makes a difference. Like, why would people even build neighborhoods without a sidewalk? Like, what do you want me to do? Like, keep driving all the time? Like, that's silly. But anywho, so since I've been doing these walks, and not just walking, I've been very consistent with walking. And now, the other day I weighed 147. So imagine going from 161 to 147. And what's cool about it is, like, y'all see me like posting all of I love food. So let's just get that out the way right now. Like, I love food. I have a wonderful relationship with food. I'm not afraid of food. I don't hide that I like food. I don't hide food underneath my bed, and I'm the only one living at home, because that just shows that you have some kind of shame or guilt around food. I don't have none of that. I love food. I want to share with y'all what I'm eating. I want to share with everybody what I'm eating. And if it's nasty, I don't want y'all to eat it. I want y'all to eat the good food I be eating. But how I'm able to do that and not be like a crazy Gila monster and weigh like a gazillion pounds, I have to wear stretch pants all the time because my pants won't fit, and I can wear real jeans. So what I have to do is I don't keep a lot of really good food in the house, right? So in the house, I just eat food for nutrition. So I have like all kinds of like Kirkland brand. I love Costco. Man, when I tell you Costco is my store, it's just another level of experience. I can't wait for the snacks to come back. But anyhow, so they have these Asian stir-fried vegetables, which are my favorite. And then they have like this Normandy mix, which used to be my favorite until I started having like the Asian mix. Y'all probably don't notice that I like to talk a whole lot because I only talk for a couple of minutes when I do these. But it's Sunday, I'm rambling, I got time. Okay, I got all the time. But anywho, so I usually have like vegetables, I have like whitefish, I have salmon. I eat eggs. I love eggs. I eat a lot of eggs. I just started back eating oatmeal because who I am as a person, I can't, and I say can't because people are, oh, you can do whatever you want. No, I cannot have cereal in the house, right? There's this cereal at Costco called like Summit, Mountain Summit to the top of deliciousness. I don't know what the hell. It's like Summit something. It's like trail mix with flakes. It is amazing. When I tell you that cereal is amazing, I can't have no shit like that in the house. Like, I eat the box of cereal in like 2 days. And when I'm saying that, I'm saying I'm not eating anything else. I'm only eating cereal. I'm only eating the cereal. With that Kirkland's unsweet almond milk that comes in the box. That is so vanilla-y. So vanilla-y with that cereal. So anyway, I can't have like that in the house because, I'm just be disrespectful. And I just eat it all up. So I don't keep stuff like that in the house. I don't keep stuff where I have to test my willpower, that I have to fight myself because, and another thing is like, I love potato chips. I will eat bags and bags of Himalaya pink sea salt, anything with vinegar, anything like that. I'm eating all that. I mean all that. I love chips. So what I have to do for me is I buy pig skins. So if you don't eat pork, this hack won't work for you. But I eat pig skins, and I get the ones that don't have like barbecue or anything like that. They're just, plain. And the lady's telling me, I've been talking to y'all for like a whole mile, right? So that was the lady telling me on my Under Armour walking app that you guys should be my friend on. And again, don't forget to sign up for my newsletter. But anywho, I have a really good picture of me on there. The people like that picture on there. But anywho, so I have been having these pig skins, and I have them all kinds of ways, right? I put hot sauce on them because who doesn't love hot sauce and pig skins, hot sauce and popcorn? Like, who does hot sauce and plain ridge potato chips? Like, who doesn't like that? I'm sure there's someone who doesn't like that, but it's not me. I love that. But I also, and I know this sounds gross, so don't talk to me until you try it, but I'll crumble up the, okay, I'm going to turn around right here because now I got to go back into like not the sun because I don't want to walk on the main street. So I crumbled up the plain pig skins, right? Come on, don't be this way. This is good. I crumble up the pig skins in a bowl, right? Because I know I'm going to eat these pig skins as cereal. I put honey on them, chia seeds, and cinnamon. And I use my regular milk that I'm going to use. And when I say milk, I'm talking about almond milk or coconut milk, because I don't drink dairy, because it makes me snotty. So why would I intentionally drink something that makes me snotty, or eat cheese when I know it makes me snotty? So anywho, so yeah, that's how I eat. So it gives me my satisfaction. Did I just make that up? I don't know. Of having something crunchy, of being able to have cereal, of being able to have that crunchy of chips. So pig-skins are kind of pretty awesome, and they're like super cheap at Aldi's. So I go through them so fast. That's why I just buy them at Aldi's, because they're cheaper there. What else? I mean, I guess that's it. Like, I've been not going to Southwest because of COVID. But I can say COVID has really given me an opportunity to analyze a lot of things, right? To analyze myself, to analyze, the people that are in my circle, to give me a chance to really like consume, not just consume information, but truly like digest it, like listen to it and figure out what it means to me. It's giving me a chance to like kind of look at people on my timeline. And there's a lot of talk about being silent. For me, sometimes I might need to be a little silent, because I don't know, these times are so stressful. And I thank God for my therapist, right? And I say right because I'm just assuming that everyone has therapists, but I know that's not true. I think it is the responsible adult thing to do. Just as responsible as, paying your cell phone bill, paying your utilities, paying, all that adulting shit we be doing. I also feel like part of being an adult is having a therapist, having someone, a professional to talk to. Because it's not the responsibility of your friends to facilitate your mental health. They're not trained for that. And it's not fair. And it's selfish to put all of that load of everything that you're carrying and to unpack that on people that you say that you love and people that you say that you care for. And you unpack all of that, and it carries an even heavier load because they love you and they care for you and they care for me, right? Because when I say you, I'm talking about me. And to unload that on my sister, my mom, my friends, of all of the burdens that I'm carrying, when that's what my therapist is trained for. When I tell you she's been getting all this hot, piping hot, smoking tea of everything that we're carrying, or everything that I'm carrying, because of COVID, because of Black Lives Matter, because of the unraveling of all of these systems, being able to see people, how unapologetic they are about not being empathetic and not being open to the ideas to see the burdens that Black people carry on a day-to-day basis, and how hurtful it is when they say, oh, you want to pull out the race card. Well, the race card is the card. It's the cards that were always dealt. And people are using those freaking cards to slit our throats and kill our livelihoods. And it's not fair. And it's hurtful. And it's disrespectful to say that we're pulling out a race card when we're sharing, telling, communicating wrongs, injustice, no matter how small or how big. We just carry those. Like the small things, we don't even talk about them. It's just life. It's just how it is. Like, if I look at how many times a lady clutched her little raggedy ass purse around me A purse that I never even carried when I was in the 3rd grade. You clutch that little raggedy piece of shit and think I want it because I am a black woman. Believe me when I tell you, it's hurtful, right? Because I know you feel afraid when you see me. And it just goes to the same argument. How can you protect someone that you're afraid of? Oh man, that sun looks good right there, right? How can you protect someone that you're afraid of? It's hard, right? You can't. I just feel like you can't. But that is a whole nother level of conversation. Yeah, so I think that's it. Like, I'm not gonna like charge y'all up or hold y'all up anymore. Take y'all on this walk and talk, but I feel like maybe this little Sunday walk and talk is a little bit therapeutic to my own self. I mean, I can't see y'all, so it's basically me talking to myself. I'm just looking at me walk with this little outfit on. See this little outfit? I love these little short things because I just do. Okay, guys, I guess that's it for now. If I get on and see that you guys were saying stuff, or you're like, where you get that hat? I actually got this hat from Martika. She was doing some stuff with this, whatever this little brand is, where they'll personalize your stuff. But okay. This has been your lesson in Chatty Cathy adaptability. Kick up your water intake, because that's what I'm gonna do. Go outside and play. Like, it's nice. Walk early, walk late. Like, if you don't like that sun, then walk early. Okay, then you don't like the sun, then walk later. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Like, but just get outside, take a few steps. Like, let nature get on you. Like, look at this, right? This is my favorite tree on my path. Oh my God, I love this tree. So when I do the pictures, like, I normally always have the picture of this tree, because this is my favorite. That's my favorite tree. Like, I love this tree, right? And like, see how like it even like, right? It just comes into the path. I love this tree. It's like my own personal tree. Yeah, but like, look how, like, go outside. Like, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful time. And like, what else you gonna do? Like, do you really want to go into that gym like that? Because I still don't trust COVID. COVID is still out here. Like, it's still out here. But anyway, drink some water. So I'm not gonna say drink 40 ounces of water, right? Because I already have a water tolerance, right? Because I drink water. But just add, like, however much water you're drinking, just add one little glass. So if you're drinking 1 glass of water a day, great. Good job. Add another glass of water. You have 24 hours to just sip it. You can sip it. You can sip it all day. So just add another glass of water, right? So go outside, drink some water, sign up for my mailing list. And I don't know if y'all can see it, but it lets you see the link to my mailing list. When I was, trying this out earlier, it showed. So, all right, guys, I guess that's it. Be amazing. And again, this is your lesson in adaptability. I am Nyota, adaptability coach and strategist, and just leadership dope giver upperness of information.